I don't see anybody. Anybody on this video?
Anyone's there. Sewing together every day. Yeah. Well, we're gonna come together every day here in the sewing room. So welcome to 1/4 Inch Seam and welcome to my sewing room. I'm so excited that you're here. Hi everybody, it's me, Angela from 1/4 Inch Seam. Welcome to my sewing room today. It's gonna be a mad dash to get this done. I got about a half hour because I gotta get back to some clients. And I was gonna do that very colorful, that really pretty big, that table runner, but I started looking at the cutting last night, and well, first of all, here's the thing, and you guys know, it's not just about the cutting. First you gotta figure out the fabrics. So you gotta figure out what fabrics you wanna use, and there's a whole bunch of applique pieces to it. And I don't know if this is right. For some reason, I have this weird feeling I'm using the wrong. So anyway, you know these pieces I was showing you yesterday with all the beach scenes and that kind of thing. They had all the shells and that stuff. We're gonna do this kind of scrappy spring Easter egg. And see if this works. For some reason, I don't know what's making me think that I'm using the wrong stuff, but we're gonna go with it. So anyway, I pulled out two, well actually I pulled out three, that are kind of the lighter floral, a little bit more neutrals. And then I'm gonna try and add a little accent onto it. And like, this is one of those things that's just for fun. I thought, since I can't do the big egg table runner, just because by the time we got finished with everything last night, I never even made it back in here to try and pull out, like. And here's the thing, it's such a happy table runner. It's just so pretty, you know. I mean, it's really so colorful, all like, I mean, for the most part, like very primary, just pretty colors for spring. I don't want to just grab stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just grab what, okay, here, this will work. I do enough of that in my life. And then I knew that I wasn't going to be able to be on here super long today. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Well, we're going to try it. Leave that there for a second. Then I'm gonna trace my egg. So I pulled this. So I took the big egg from that pattern and I pulled this one. I thought this would be kind of pretty with the pink. And look, if this doesn't look good, you know what you can do with it? You can shove it in the drawer, and when you have a hot plate, you can just put the hot plate on it, and who's gonna care? Who's gonna notice? Who's gonna know? But this Friction pen is giving me fits. Let's see. Okay, let's see how we're doing over here. now we gotta finish tracing the egg, Angela. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. And I don't know about you, but we're looking forward to a glorious weekend here in terms of weather. It's gonna be, I think we might even get in the pool. Well, Steve's been in the pool, but I'm a chicken. So we'll see. But I think, gosh, is that just calling my name? To go sit outside with a book, beautiful weather, and just chill for a little bit this weekend? Not the whole weekend, right? I want to get a bunch of stuff done. I talked about that yesterday. But don't cut yet. Okay, so the backing, I want to make sure I get the, it doesn't matter on this part. Okay, the backing, some batting. Let's cut us a nice. I've got to get that. I've got to get that other one, the thermal one. Because right now I've got a bunch of projects that I really like. Bowl cozies. We talked about that yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw the live from yesterday. The bowl cozies, plate cozies. I want to do those things because they're super cute. And if you're somebody that has, you know, I don't know, if you're, you could probably make a few dollars, right? Okay, let's see here. Let's just trim this puppy up. And then we're going to sew it, and I hope it's going to be, again, this is not, oh, sorry. This is not, I'm not making an heirloom gift here, right? It's something fun and cute for your table. It's something fun and cute for a, you know, if you use the right fabrics, it can be a cute little, like a hostess gift. You know, if you're gonna see people on the Sunday for Easter brunch or what have you, Easter dinner, whatever. Okay, so now this and this and this, and now okay, let's just see if this little flower. So I took another piece of fabric, this really cute one, and I did a little flower applique on it. But I have this weird feeling because I was just kind of grabbing that I'm not 100% positive I used the right stuff. I'm not sure I grabbed the right. I grabbed Wonder Under. Is that what I? Is that what I wanted? And then I put it on the wrong side, and the flower should be sticky. The wrong side should be sticky when I'm done, right? I don't know. But this, I feel like is one of those things that is a little quickie thing that you could make up. I love those kind of things. Like, you know, at the last minute, if you decide you're going to have people over for Easter, or if family or whatever calls you and they want to come by on Easter, or, you know, on Saturday, you know, it's the kind of thing where you could kind of, I don't know, zhuzh up your table a little bit without having to do a whole table runner if you're like me. And I was like, I don't have the time to do all that today, this week. Now here's the egg one. I have to do this at an angle, so now we're going to sew the egg on and make sure it stays on the stays on everywhere. Okay, let's see. Ready? Let's try this. Let's see if we can make this work. Okay. And I'm doing it kind of in the same spirit as that little coaster one I did, you know, the other day. So it's the same kind of concept, but kind of I don't want to know what is it with the egg coasters. I have to go out later and get some eggs for Minnie. Shh, don't tell her. How's your day going? Did you have to work today? Or did you have to find stuff to fill your day? Which one? I had to work. Which is okay. It's fine. I just had a little trouble this morning kind of getting my focus going. Have you ever done that? Where it's just, God, just trying to shift into the next gear? And then when everything starts kind of, when all this stuff starts falling into place, okay. I missed my line a little bit up there, but it's so light, I don't think you can see it. Okay, let's trim this off. And then, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Part of the reason I wanted to do this again was because I had so much fun with the pinking shears. It came out so cute that I wanted to do it again. So, sue me. And then here's the weird thing. Guess what showed up in my social media feed and in my email inbox today was an ad from Guggenheim for their pinking shears. Oh, by the way, I'm not sponsored by Guggenheim, but I wouldn't be opposed to it because I do like Guggenheim slippers. Angela. What's wrong with you, Angela? Scissors. These are my Guggenheims. I do like them. They feel, I don't know if they're the bestest in the world or not. I have no idea. I just really like them, and I like the black design, and they are incredibly slick, you know, smooth when you cut. But part of the reason I bought them was because they just reminded me of kind of an old school scissor. You know, it's a metal scissor. It's got the dipped handle, you know, and that's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of being in my grandma's sewing room, or at the factory before she closed the factory down, or of being in her sewing room, and that's a scissor she would have. Now, oh God, but I tell you what, I do need to, these are Wiss, and they're awful. I don't know where you go to take scissors to have them either, yeah. Hello 1964. They call the repair shop would like their scissors back. Nobody has anything repaired anymore. Let's just be honest. People, we just buy it new. For all manner of reasons. But it's also part of, you know, part of the problem is, you know, we never fix anything. when I was growing up, like I'm sure a lot of you, like if the vacuum cleaner broke or stopped working, my mom or my grandmother took it up the street to the guy who did all the little, oh God, these things are killing my hand. Holy cow. Whisks. Really? I can hardly close them. And then when I do, they're so hard to get opened or closed. The teeth are all, it's not that they're not sharp, I don't think, but now it's ruining my thing. You. Let's see if we can do it better on the table. Because right now I'm just totally destroying this thing. Oh my God, that's awful. Okay, so it's not a quilt as you go, so I'm probably gonna do a little stitch in the ditch there. But now let's see if this flower thingy works. Because if it does, then I'll do another one. Okay, hold on, I gotta iron it on. Okay. It didn't. There we go. You need to get the paper off. Okay. Now we're. So Steve just swept my floors on over the weekend, and I just do papers on them. Sorry, sweetheart. Oh, for heaven's sakes! Come on. Okay, now. Ow. That was so cute. However, I wonder if maybe I think I might add another petal later, another flower. How cute did this whole thing come out? Okay, let's do, I know, let's put a little blue thread on there. Do I have like a little turquoisey thread? Of course not. Why would I have bought something so fun? No. I don't have turquoise. Oh! Blue. What a fun, I love little projects like this, and I love when they turn out right. So often mine just don't, you know. Okay, so anyway, Guggenheim. I do like the Guggenheim scissors. The only thing I will say is, if you're doing a lot, they are heavy. You know, they do get a little bit heavy. I don't know if you guys have any. I think I have a pair of their snippers too. I think my little black pair are Guggenheim. I can't remember for sure, and I don't want to stop and find them right now. I've been meaning to go on their website. Does anybody know if they have the little spring-loaded, you know, clips or scissors? They're not like these, not clippers. The little spring-loaded scissors, the little short nose slip. I'm not having some sort of a medical emergency, but you'd think that I was. Okay, and let's do a little bit of a fun stitch. Let's try it. Why not? I got nothing to lose. It's an egg with seashells on it. What could go wrong? Okay. Let's see. I chose this little kind of fun zigzaggy stitch. Gonna be cute. What a cute little quick project that really serves no real purpose. Just for fun. But you know what? Once again, I was like, I just don't like. How am I gonna? I gotta carve out the time to come and spend a half hour, literally 22 minutes so far, on myself. I have so many things to do, and sometimes you just have to stop. Because seriously, I was getting a little bit overwhelmed today. You know, it's kind of coming into a short week, which if you I guess if you just have like a traditional 9-to-5 job, you know, you don't maybe you don't take home as much stress with you about the job. But I do. And I never feel like I'm getting everything done. I never ever feel like I've gotten everything done. I never feel like I've done everything that I could, or so sometimes when it's a short week, I feel like it just, you know, adds so much stress because it's even less time to get everything done. But I'm going to go and get these last couple of clients on the phone. I did figure out some good news before I came in here. And talked to my mom. And she had to go to the doctor today. So we figured out why she's been so tired. And wasn't what we were expecting, but wasn't super, super bad. All manageable. All manageable. But it still takes you, I don't know, even for a split second, you stop and think about, you know, you just stop and think about life in general, because you are reminded that, you know, you're just reminded. That's all. I'm gonna put another one. I'm gonna put another, can you see it? Where's the flower? I'm gonna put another flower down here. Something with a little bit more color. And then I'm gonna put this on my table. There's the back. And you can kind of see, I can never tell how well you can see, because the little lens that I'm looking at is literally this big. So I can never tell how clearly you can see it. And as I've gotten older, my vision is just terrible. And my bang, I don't know what's happened to my hair today. I have no idea. I need a haircut so bad. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I'm just gonna put this on my counter. Such a silly little cute project that just didn't take any time at all, but made me feel so much better because I came into my sewing room and I got to spend a few minutes with you guys. So don't forget, like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. This was super easy. You could do this in a few minutes, and you don't need any special skill and you don't need any special fabric, right? This was pretty easy. It couldn't have been much easier. Okay, so like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to hit the bell and turn the notifications on, because we do this every day. Shocking. We do this every day. So come and join us every day, every evening. And you only have to remember one thing. Only a 1/4 inch seam. I love you guys. Bye. Have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow.